Okay, so we are going to deal with Rothera's test today, Taito. So you have, I believe, done it in your first year, isn't it? In biochemistry, isn't it? Okay, so what is Rothera's test? What does it detect? Yes, it detects ketone bodies, right? Okay, can you name the ketone bodies? How many types are there? And beta hydroxy butyric acid, right? So three types, right? In Rothera's test, how many can we detect? Which one? Acetoacetic acid. Yes, right. Okay. So how are we going to do this test? What is the principle of this test? Acetone and acetoacetic acid reacts with sodium nitroprusside to form purple color, yes, ring, right? Therefore, in presence of an alkaline medium, that is ammonia, right? Okay, so purple color ring, why? Because this is an insoluble purple complex that is formed due to this reaction. Okay, so why is this Rothera's test important? Like, why are we detecting ketone bodies? Why is it important? Yeah, but why do we need to see it? Ketonuria, okay, but why do we need to see it? Exactly, very good. So what happens is, in certain conditions, okay, when metabolism is very high, right, and there is, what happens is, there is lipolysis, okay, fatty acids are formed, and after that what happens is, they are broken down and ketone bodies are present, right? Ketone bodies are formed. So these, for short term energy supply, it's okay, but for long term, what happens is, it is produced with such a speed that the body is not able to utilize them. So what happens, there is there is ketoacidosis basically, right? So that will give rise to so many things. It's syndromic, right? So many things will happen. You know, there'll be metabolic imbalance, so many symptoms will take place. So to detect if a patient is having ketoacidosis, we need to detect this ketone body, okay? But we are detecting only two here, right? Okay, so but then what about the third one? We are not able to detect here, but in some severe cases of ketoacidosis, there will be very high levels of beta hydroxybutyric acid also, okay? So the test that we are doing, Rothera's test, other than that, do you know any other test for ketone bodies? Yeah, something that we do for every thing in urine, dipstick. Yeah, dipstick, okay. And ferric chloride, okay. And you should at least know the names of the tests, Hart's test, okay. Fine. Now tell me, how are you going to do this test? Very good. And then, yeah, till it is totally saturated, right? And then what are we going to do? We are going to add liquor ammonia, okay? Liquor ammonia we'll add from the side of the test tube. We'll just trickle it so that a purple ring is formed, right? Okay, when does ketoacidosis happen? Which conditions? Very good. And yes, diabetic ketoacidosis and protein energy malnutrition. Okay, any kind of activity where it is related to starvation, like if you have severe carbohydrate restricted diet where you're taking, there is fat intake, then also you can get ketoacidosis. Fine, this is your sample, okay? This, that is not urine, there is acetone in it, so you know directly it's there, right?